looking at the radar summary, okay, back on this question, are there any locations with the level 3 echoes or greater? Well, there were. We've got those in Florida. Okay, we'll grab this, move it over. I'm certainly going to list the ones in Florida and then off the eastern seaboard, just like was described. Okay. Okay, are there any severe weather or tornado watch areas reported on the weather summary? Well, we can go down. We've got a tornado watch, actually, this box right here in the middle. Okay, and we can tell it's a tornado watch area. It says WT, and it's very difficult to see, but WT0122. We'll go down to the middle center part of the forecast page here, or the radar summary, excuse me. WT0122. This is the T is for tornado. You'd have a severe thunderstorm if it was WS. Start 12:05 Zulu and 1900 Zulu. So, yeah, that's a pretty long period, but they seem fairly confident with some tornado watches. So just list it WT1022 for yeah, I was going to say for tornadoes, but just listing the WT is fine for that. You specify it's a WS for severe storm, thunderstorm, or WT is fine. And what I'd like you to do is actually list the number there, so I can see, and I transpose the 0 and the 1, but so I can see which one it is you're actually referring to. Okay. Going back, we talked about the day 1 and 2. If you'll go again to the standard briefing page, so all we've used is standard brief and the ad site so far. The only exception was that tropical storm page. But if we go down to the day 1, it says, what do the day 1 and 2 convective outlook from the Storm Prediction Center indicate? Well, this is a great one, because if you'll look at this, okay, this is where you can copy and paste. This one right here on question 21, I would prefer that you don't give me all that information, because I just want, okay, they got this, the forecast. This can be the verification that you had all the information, and this will take some room, but it also, I guess I'd like to see that you're actually, I'd love to be able to check if you're actually reading it, but the copy and paste thing I realize is easy enough. So if you'll take the day 1 and 2 and put that information in question 24, that is sufficient. Okay, you can copy and paste that information. Okay, so we'll take this day 1 and put it in there. The other thing that I've had students do, and again, I'm just trying to save you guys some time with this particular one, but when you do this, if you would like to, and kind of summarize, that's fine. I've had students do that, but again, just to save time, I'm okay with this one, you copying and pasting some pretty lengthy information. What I do want you to do, though, is specify what this is. Okay, you can put the valid. So up here, I want you to put day 1 outlook. Okay, and then below it, day 2 outlook. Okay, now you can go back, okay, and get the day 2, or there's actually a link from the day 1. If you just go down, it'll say latest day 2 on the day 1 page. Okay, there you go. All right. Are there any observed areas of precip within your forecast region? Again, where are you going to find this information? Weather depiction chart will show it. You can get it off of the radar summary. You can get it off the radar chart itself. There's several ways you can get this. Just to answer that question, in my Salt Lake region, yeah, we've got a few We're going to put a few scattered based on what we saw over here. We'll go back up to our ad site here, and I can get a couple things. I can look at the radar. Okay, in my forecast region there's very little occurring. Okay, there isn't much. The answer is yes, and if you were obviously down in Miami or one of the others. So just describe as necessary there.